Hello everyone, today in this video I want to talk about one chapter of the book War Making and State Making as Organized Crime, Charles Tilly. What is the book about? The book War Making and State Making as Organized Crime by Charles Tilly analyzes the relationship between war, state formation and organized crime, presenting historical examples and theoretical concepts. The author argues that war often served to create and strengthen state power structures, and the processes of state formation have much in common with organized crime. War as international relations. What is it? Chapter Overview. The chapter War as International Relations analyzes the role of war in the context of international relations and the process of state formation. Tilly offers a new approach to understanding war, considering it as organized crime. The author analyzes how war often served not only to protect and expand the interests of the state, but also to create and strengthen its power structures. He explores the mechanisms of using violence and monopolizing the means of coercion to ensure control over the population and resources. Conclusion. The head of War as International Relations, Charles Tilly, presented us with an in-depth analysis of the role of war in international relations and the formation of states. War has become an integral part of the international system of states and a means of protecting or strengthening a position in it. It is important to realize how these processes shaped the modern world and influenced its development. For example, 1. The First World War. This conflict is a vivid example of how war has become the norm in the international system of states and how it has influenced the formation of new political structures and borders after the end of the war. 2. The Second World War. This conflict, which has become the most destructive in the history of mankind, also demonstrates the role of war as a means of protecting or strengthening a position in the international system of states. 3. The Cold War. This period of tense East-West relations after World War II also illustrates the role of war as a norm in international relations and how it shaped the political landscape. 4. The Vietnam War. This conflict is an example of interference by world powers in the internal affairs of other countries and demonstrates how war can be used to defend or strengthen a position in the international arena. 5. The Syrian Civil War. This conflict is an example of how war can lead to global consequences and cause interference by other countries within one state.